white and a bit transparent-ish.
That's calm.
Yeah.
Coconut water.
Then I was like mortified. I looked down, I was like, oh my god, like in my head, I was so scared. I was like, oh my god, it's true. Like whatever I thought was true. Then as I looked up, right, I straight away met eyes with the guy.
God.
I locked eyes with him, and it's like his eyes tell me like, you better don't do anything.
Oh.
Did you also audition for Singapore Idol? This is your daily catch-up. Boom. Alright, before we start this episode, we just want to give a trigger warning because the topics we're going to talk about today are touchy, revolving around the topics of sexual assault, sexual harassment. So if you're uncomfortable with that, you might not want to watch this video.
Yeah.
Jumbo just said touchy.
Yeah, which is great.
Touchy topic.
Okay, guys, some pretty distressing news. And this might be relevant to people who are fans of Singapore Idol. You all remember that show?
I love it.
You love it. Well, you are not going to love it a bit less now because one of the judges, Ken Lim, is in the headlines for being charged with molestation.
He is now cannot limb. Sorry. We just started. Let me warm up.
You mean the Simon Cowell?
The Simon Cowell
Simon
stand-in
Cowell
for
of
Singapore.
Cowell.
Yes.
Like
Fake knee neck kind, right?
Yes.
Okay, so allegedly, right, let's just run through the incident in question. It happened on November 23rd, 2021 at the Hype Records office where Lim is the executive director. He allegedly touched a 25-year-old woman's breast via skin-to-skin contact. Lim is maintaining his innocence and intending to plead not guilty. But
Oh no.
he
I
has
hate
been...
to hear this type of thing.
Yeah.
Like somebody completely clean, right? Then suddenly, bam!
They were never
This person is
clean, I guess.
the devil.
This is kind of our version
Allegedly.
of the Harvey Weinstein.
It's very Weinstein.
very close to the Weinstein thing, right?
Yeah.
Where a person in a position of power is kind of abusing it
Yeah. It's not just power, it's the power to be able to make someone's career.
or break.
Sexual assault.
Wait, what?
So I want to say, right, that I have a personal friend that I know for a fact is well known within the music industry in Singapore. That put this on his Instagram story. And he said, I knew it. He told many people about it already. And he's very glad that now the world finally knows
About Ken lah.
about Ken.
Oh my god.
Allegedly.
Special guest Jonathan Chua, everyone.
Yeah, where he come from? Hey, but anyway, you, sir, almost a Singapore Idol.
No way.
You join ah?
Oh.
I auditioned
Wow.
for the third season of Singapore Idol in 2009.
What do you
Was there a
sing?
third season?
Yes, Cesare Cesali.
Oh,
the
yes.
winner.
Okay.
Nice guy,
Yeah.
nice guy.
What do you sing?
Okay, so
Very good question. How do you prepare for something like that? How do
okay,
you-
if you all didn't know, right, before the auditions that are on TV, there is a pre-audition where you sing for the producers.
You
Yeah,
sing for
yeah,
the producer.
Yeah, and here's where I think their criteria is like. There's no official criteria
Okay.
that on internet, but it's you are either so bad for TV or so good for TV.
Yeah.
So
So in the middle-
if you're in the middle, right, boring.
Right,
You
right.
just want to say, you can sing lah, but never mind.
Yeah.
So
I feel like he looks like the guy that will go up there with a fedora and do a Jason Mraz cover.
I would never wear a fedora and do a Jason Mraz cover.
No, you look like that kind.
Yeah.
Okay, but
And then you can watch our latest Panda Pro.
Yeah.
He actually wow.
If you fail the producer audition, you can't even make it to the room.
You don't
ah.
even get
Yeah lah.
invited to
because they are auditioning for the show.
Yeah.
Then after that is they are auditioning for the
Talent.
The talent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Okay,
you know
so
that
what was the
there's how many people queuing up. No, I swear I went there at 3 a.m. to the Cathay. I still remember. And then there was just from the outside area, it's just snaking queues of people just queuing up, wanting to be a star for this pre-audition.
Yeah, honestly,
Right.
to date, right? I think this is one of the biggest shows in Singapore. In a
Yeah.
local setting, where the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
country is like, wow, this is a big thing, and everybody go and participate, and yeah, everybody's watching and following it along together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I since then don't have any. But okay, the most important question really is, what song do you sing?
I'm yours.
So my original song that I wanted to sing,
So what's exposition?
If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys.
I just want to say
Tough.
Give us a
that's my
rendition.
favorite
That's a
song.
tough.
Yeah,
no,
let's
no,
hear it now.
no.
Let's hear
Let-
it now.
let-
But it
Yeah,
wasn't the
just-
song I sang because I queued up for so long. There were so many people that when I actually went up to get my number, right, they say, "Oh, actually we are closed for the day. Come back tomorrow."
Oh my
Okay.
So I had warmed up like my voice, right, for like a whole day, and then I don't sing. And then the next day, I come back in the morning. My voice haven't even warmed up, then I sing. And for some reason, I decided to change the song to Katy Perry's Thinking of You.
Oh my
Very
god.
sad song.
Yeah.
So you perform Thinking of You.
yes.
Okay, so the one that nobody has heard is If I Ain't Got You, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
This
go.
is your chance.
Let's go.
Screen
Wait,
time.
we must act as the
Yeah.
judges.
Okay. I will
Okay,
not
the
be
three of you
I'm
are
killing
leaving.
him. I'm killing him.
So okay, you just step into the room. These are the three judges. Okay, judges, look at the camera, say hi.
Hi.
Oh my god, it really looks like the judges. Yeah. Thank God I didn't actually go.
I'm
for
Ryan
the
Seacrest.
No,
sing.
don't sing.
Okay.
Okay, action.
So right now we have 29-year-old 29?
No, I was like 18.
Okay, got it. Well, now right now we have 18-year-old Gerald who's going in, and it's the first time he's auditioning for something like that.
Hi.
We're very excited. Let's see what the judges have to say.
Hi, hello. Your name, please.
I'm Jared.
Jared, and where are you from?
Pasir Ris.
Oh, Pasir Ris.
It's
Oh,
not very
all the way in the
country.
east. And how
Yeah.
old are you?
I'm 18.
I see.
Cutting
So,
cops.
I think we won't take any more of your time. What will you be singing for us today?
if I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys.
Oh, wow.
difficult
My favorite
song.
song.
Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby. If I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings. Some just want everything.
I cannot keep
That is a no for me.
I feel like I like it, but there's no special spice to the song, to the singing. But not bad, not bad. I'm vibing. I love it.
So is that
Haha.
a yes or no for you?
I think it depends on your answer.
Oh, so it rests on Dan. What will you say? Will you give him a chance? Is there anything you want to ask him?
So I think overall, right, I think I commend you for your bravery. I think with a voice like that, you have to be very brave to want to perform that in front of the national audience. I think that song is very tough, lah. So it's not really your fault to begin with. But I would recommend you to maybe next time warm up your vocals. I think the other thing, right, is that hearing your
Okay,
voice.
thank you, judges. Okay, then he walks out. Okay, so how was it, young
Oh my
Jared? I'm sorry.
god, that really hurt, man. That really hurt. Thank God I didn't go actually get through.
we were
sia.
just playing characters.
Oh my god.
No, we were just
You know,
playing
I'm so
characters.
sorry.
Yeah.
I hope it works out the next time, okay?
No.
Anyway, we'll be back. Okay, so next contestant. I'm going for a commercial break.
I just wanted to say with a voice like that, right? I think there is a song you might not know about, right? That will actually suit it very well. I think it's Katy Perry's Thinking of You.
Well, actually, I can feel the pressure. Like, even sitting here and seeing this, even though it's a stupid reenactment, it's
Like imagine all the cameras being pointed at you. There's like a multi-cam setup
and you're
and all that kind of
standing in a
stuff.
quiet room. The silence is deafening, and then you have to like.
No, but I commend Ken Lim not to laugh.
He definitely
Yeah.
did laugh in some though.
Like I was like trying my best not to laugh. It
But
was
what
so
you
hard.
see is the editor's cut already, lah. Maybe like
No, but can you picture yourself in that room, and then you're trying to perform, and these people are trying to play fucking characters,
Yeah.
and then they like. Then you're like, oh shit, sorry, you need to sing again. Then they're like, huh? Why? What's going on? To them, they are really auditioning to chase their dreams, you know?
yeah.
I don't think I could have beaten Cezali anyway.
That's true.
Yeah.
Cezari.
If I actually went through into the auditions, then I'll be up against Cezali.
What makes you think you go final?
No, you'll be in the room. What?
She's still in character. It really feels like it.
My God.
She really looks like him. I don't know why.
With the glasses.
It's the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you queuing alone? Do you sign
I
up
was
alone?
queuing alone.
Oh my
You're
god.
so brave, I
Yeah.
swear.
So you're the guy with the, because last time only still iPod and wired earpiece,
Yeah, last
right?
time no
Then you stand there,
iPhone.
then you just like.
So all the people were like with their friends, and then they sitting down on the floor, they talking to each other. So what song you gonna sing? What song you gonna? Let's warm up together. And I'm just sitting there like, and then there's no internet on your phone at that time. You know?
Yeah, so
I'm
you
using
really
a flip
just
phone
stare.
from Sony Ericsson. Then I'm just like,
Then you brought like a Archie comic or Reader's Digest.
Each magazine.
I brought nothing.
Oh.
Wait, so then do you like talk to your family about it or like your friends? That,
No.
oh, I'm gonna go.
So they didn't know that
I
you
didn't tell
auditioned.
anyone
Why?
because it was like so embarrassing, right? Yeah. And then, but then I remember like Straits Times took a picture.
Oh.
And then like I was wearing this red checkered shirt.
Oh god.
And then in the picture, right, there was this one red checkered shirt. Then my friend, is that you? Yeah, it's me. Right, yeah, it's me.
Red checkered shirt. Are you sure there's no fedora? Have you all tried anything like that before?
Yeah, auditioning,
Or
I-
performing?
putting yourself out there
So 9-7, right? They have like they call for people to join, and then like
to be a DJ.
to be a DJ. Sorry, yeah, to be a DJ.
Oh.
So right, it was happening at like Orchard or something like town area. Then
Cine Leisure.
I was damn scared. I was like you and very embarrassed. So I didn't tell any of my friends. The worst part is because I didn't tell, right? Because everyone was from Wikimbi and everyone was damn up there. Like everyone's like Jared, like very good at speaking in front of camera. Then I cannot. So I told my mom, I have this audition I want to try. Can you come with me? So she went with me. Then I sweating, my armpit sweating as usual. Then I like queuing.
As usual.
Yeah, then I queuing the people, right? Then I realized it's a live audition. Like, everyone and
Oh my
can
God.
watch
They
you.
will all watch you.
Yeah, and then it's like you have to be witty one. So they give you like something, right? You have a co-host, right? And then you just pretend to like just speak.
Wait, you actually have a co-host or you talking to the air?
I think one of the
An actual DJ lah.
yeah, the actual DJ will talk to you and try
okay,
to bounce.
okay.
Wow. Then I realized, sorry, I'm not there, man. I cannot. Then I queue halfway. I told my mom, we go eat cake. Eat
So you didn't
tiramisu.
even go for it.
No, I didn't. But the pressure was so much that I just cannot. It's just why I was damn shocked that you say you were alone. I can't even do it alone.
No, but yours is in front of like the entire Cine Leisure crowd.
sure.
Like
Yeah,
whoever's
yeah,
walking
that one a bit
past, the
crazy.
car who roll down the window
I
also
didn't
can
think
hear
it was.
you.
I thought it was like a closed event, but no, everyone can just queue and then
Hey, they
just.
gotta put you in the spot, man. See
Yeah.
whether you're ready.
So now that you're actually on a talk show, shall we test it out? You want to try auditioning?
No, I don't
Oh
know.
my god, you should totally do
see
it.
it.
I don't know.
The comments are always like, Shams is so cute.
Jared like to get into character, so you be the radio DJ.
All right. I'm
welcome.
Daniel Ong.
Sure, you could have just been Jared. You could just be Jared and this is the
He's
Ketchup.
jealous because he got to play character.
Okay, you play character.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll
and
be
then
muttons. You'll be
Oh, the
muttons.
The buttons.
Muttons.
Who is Justin
Start with hi
Vernon?
mutton. Hey mutton.
Mutton.
No,
that's what they do, right?
it's hey mutton.
Hey, Martin.
Mutton.
Yes, Martin.
Yes, mutton.
If people want to audition and let us judge their singing, what should they do?
Well, Mutton, I think you can send your video to the Daily Ketchup on Instagram, and then Shams and Ellie will judge you.
Thank you, Venison. Oh, mutton.
My venison. Back to the episode.
Like, share, subscribe.
Mutton.
Yes, mutton.
We have a very big co-host today. Her name is Charmaine.
Charmaine.
Wow, everyone give a clap
Hey,
for
round of
Charmaine.
applause for Charmaine. What's up? Hello. Hi, Charmaine. Welcome.
Yeah. Are you excited to be on the national radio?
Yes, I'm really, really very excited. I'm trying to train my low voice.
Can
for
you
the
please
radio.
introduce yourself?
I'm Charmaine. People call me by Sherms, and my dream is to be a DJ, a radio DJ. This is my voice for the radio. Why are you laughing?
All right, Shams.
Yes.
What song is coming up next on the radio?
Oh, we have Lost in Japan.
He's not going to start our own show, guys.
There's Lost in Japan by Shawn Mendes. Coming up next.
All right, mutton. Okay.
Circling back to Ken Lim,
Oh, right, yes.
he's charged, but he's not guilty of the crime as of yet.
Yeah, they haven't
But
sentenced.
everyone has already said he's done it.
The court of public
The
opinion.
court of public opinion. So what are your thoughts on guilty until proven innocent? Because there was a recent story, I think in 2021, right? There was a similar case where an anesthesiologist, I don't know if you all know this story,
Oh, yeah,
but he
the-
was accused of
of rape.
molestation.
Hey, well done on pronouncing that, by the way.
Anesthesiologist, red lorry, yellow lorry. And then he got thrown into the public eye, and later the one who accused him said, I lied.
Yeah.
Right.
But then now I Google his name, right?
It's all about
It's
the
all about his reputation
Yeah.
No, it's
tarnished.
damn shit. Cause it's like it will stay with him.
If you've seen Kill Bill, have you watched the movie Kill Bill?
Yes.
Now I want to see you like connect this.
So the main character was in a coma for an extended period of time,
The bride.
and then there's this scene where they
Oh, she
show
gonna
the doctor, I mean the nurse or whoever will bring people in,
The orderly.
and then you pay them like $50. Like, okay, you got 5 minutes, you can this one.
Yeah.
Then the bodies are all just there, like they are just coma patients, like them gross. Yeah.
That's scary because you don't know what's happening in the room.
Yeah.
But I had a friend who had to do something like that. Like she had to do some intestine.
Go under anesthesia.
No, she had to go under anesthesia to do some check. Then she said, right, before the surgery, she told me, she go like wax her jibai because she think the doctor very handsome. So like when she said when the doctor do the surgery, then even though she's unconscious, she just want the knowledge that he
He's
start,
clean.
yeah.
Down there.
Oh, so she has to be naked for the surgery.
Yeah,
Wait,
first
this is
it
a
has to
dental
be-
surgery?
No, no.
What surgery is this?
It's like intestinal, then they have to put camera inside.
Totally off. Yeah.
Let's open your lips. Oh, wrong lips.
Then why you need to? Then how? Then the doctor left a little note on the device.
I have no idea.
You know the doctor's notes, right? Then
No,
he
but
put
it's
a
like you're so
nice one.
unconscious. How would she know anything is happening?
You
don't.
won't know. It's
That's
damn
scary, that's scary.
Yeah.
But do you think Ken Lim is being judged too early?
I mean, he's been judging people his whole life, so I guess the tables have turned. Oh. This is difficult, man. This is difficult. I think it's a little bit hard for us to speculate too much on this case or make any comments on it. But I think this is a good opportunity for us to maybe talk a little bit about I mean, have you ever been in a situation where you have been like, I don't know, is this sexual harassment
Sexual
or
assault, sexual harassment.
I don't know the difference between
Harass.
assault and harass.
Here we go. Okay, I have the definition of sexual assault.
Okay.
Is defined as any penetration without consent, vaginal, oral, or anal, using any part of the body.
So if I take a dick and slap somebody's face, that's not sexual assault because there's no penetration.
Any unwanted sexual touching, stroking, kissing, groping, etc. is the second one. So your dick slap doesn't fall, doesn't escape.
Wait. So groping, touching is assault.
Assault.
Oh.
You just got assaulted. Yeah,
No,
physically.
I thought it's like entrance.
Because I think harass is like,
No.
hey, nasty titties, bitch. That kind.
Yeah, that's very clear.
Like,
Okay.
I want to come on your face, but it's like
You're
in
very
the
far
MRT,
away.
you sitting
Yeah.
opposite the person.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Oh, he just flashed. He just flashed himself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would be
Flashing
sexual
also.
harassment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then
Yeah.
I got sexually assaulted once.
Oh.
No, and then the scary thing about it, right, is I totally forgot this memory until recently I saw Xia Xue post about elephants. So, you know, okay, random start, but so basically she's talking about like elephants in Thailand. And then when I saw the picture, right, it triggered a memory that I suppressed for a damn long time. So when I was 18, right, I got sexually assaulted on an elephant. When you go on those kind of elephant rides, right, you normally sit with, like, there'll be two people on the back and a rider in front. Like the rider will be on the elephant's head, then you'll be on the elephant's back lah. So like me being very like young and adventurous, and then I was like, oh my god, that looks so fun, like sitting on the elephant's head, like, you know, in the wild. Then I asked the rider, like, can I sit in front with you? And then he was very like, come. Then I sit down. And then like after I sat down, right, he started like humping my back damn aggressively. Then at first, like, because I gave him the benefit of the doubt, like, okay, maybe he like trying to make it move, like the elephant move, you know, like on a horse where you hit the sides. Then I thought he was like trying to make the elephant move, right? But it was so close to me, like I can like feel his dick on my ass. Like I felt so uncomfortable. Then I freeze because like I'm on a fucking elephant. Like, can you imagine? Like I have no way to escape. If I stand up now, right, I'll confirm fall down. I need his help to go to the back. So I just sat there for a good 5 minutes. I don't know what to do. And he just keep humping me. And then I just like in the moment.
Wait, was
I
the elephant even moving?
No, it was like going forward
She was
lah.
completely stationary. Then it's super weird.
Yeah, but I was just stunned. Like in the 5 minutes, right, I literally like I just freeze up, and then I just let him like do that to my back. Then I was like, oh my god, then I don't know what to do. Then finally I just said like, I'll go back like that. Then he said, okay. Then he let me back. Then when I sat down back on the chair, right, then I was like trying to like gather myself. Then I keep thinking like, okay, maybe that didn't happen lah. Maybe he didn't really like harm me or something or whatever. And then like as we were nearing the end of the thing where we can like get off, right, he looked back at me, right, and then he did this like shh.
No.
And then like I totally like, because I was already like trying to convince myself, no lah, it's not that he like harassed me or anything. Like I didn't get like assaulted or molested or whatever, right? But then the fact that he turned around and asked me to shut up, then I totally like, I was like traumatized with fear. Like when I got off the elephant, right, then I like don't know what to tell my friends because I didn't want to make a scene. Like I'm in like Thailand, it's not even my country. Like where am I supposed to go? I say like this guy harassed me, there's no cameras or whatever, man. Like no one will believe me, what. It's like maybe he really just riding the elephant. He can say like, oh, I just moving, what, that kind of thing. Now I totally like blocked out the memory because on the trip, right, you know, like after that you have to do other activities. So I didn't have time to process. I didn't even dare to tell like the other people on the trip because there were some boys that come and make fun of me, that kind of thing. Like.
You didn't tell
Then-
then the girlfriend said you never tell them.
I just say casually like, I think the guy like anyhow touch, but never mind lah. Like I just say like, oh never mind. Like I just make it a joke, right?
Yeah.
Like because I just didn't want to talk about it.
I mean,
Then I
also you were
totally
18.
suppressed the memory until now, until I see the Xiaxue IG post about the elephant. Then I like boom. Then I realized I suppressed the whole memory right until now.
Then
That I
so
realised
then
I
when the
cannot-
memory come back, then how you
I felt that I still feel very disgusted. But then like after, I think now I'm like over it. As in, oh my god, see, I don't want to tell the story because everybody will be very quiet after that.
But like,
No,
that
but
was
like-
heavy.
Yeah.
Damn.
And got another guy come on my back in the MRT before. But I don't think that's
Wait, what?
assaulted.
He came
Like
on
he
your
not
back.
the same
come
person
on my
lah.
back. No.
He came on your back.
He came on my back.
Bag.
My bag.
How is no one else? He came.
No, but that's why I asked you the difference because I realized the elephant was
There's
assault, right? Assault.
that is also an
that's
assault.
definitely
But
assault.
then come
It's an
is
assault.
like harass because technically
No, there's an
The
assault.
car
Yeah,
belongs
it's
to
an
him, right?
assault.
He touched your bag, right? Then
no,
assault,
he
yo.
didn't touch me with his body parts,
Yeah,
but the
but he
fluid
came-
went on
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
bag.
back like the pow.
But still,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like near you lah.
Yeah.
On you.
Wait, so
I
he
mean-
was masturbating in public?
Okay, so the story is I was on the east-west line. There's a very long line. Then I have to get to
The
school.
worst line.
I have to get to the east to the west in the morning, so it was a very crowded train. So I was just standing. Then there was this guy like maybe diagonally from here. Then I see like he has a briefcase. Then I see like very vigorous movements like this. But I cannot see his hand because it's covered. Then I keep thinking like, is it because the train too shaky? Like, because I always doubt myself. Like maybe I'm seeing things. Then he just keeps shaking
Women
for
have to suffer. We always doubt ourselves.
yeah. Like no, I never say that.
Commenters, please.
No, then anyway, I just keep seeing every time it goes in a tunnel or like suddenly it will like shake, right? Because the East West Line got a few turns here and there. Then he will just vigorously shake behind this other girl. So next to me there's another girl like OL, like wearing like just like office attire. I was just thinking like, oh my god, is he masturbating to her? Like what is happening? Then I just like after a while when the crowd cleared out, right? Then I was like, oh,
What
okay.
station already?
Red Hill. By the time Red Hill, right, it's
The
like
worst of stations.
no, Red Hill to Dover is like a straight, like smooth line. So I finally found a seat, I sat down. Then I was like, oh my god, it's like over, like I think too much. Like what is happening? Then I looked down at my bag, right? Cause I put it on my lap. Then there was like a white like trail like this. Then I was thinking like, what
Liquid
the
paper.
No, I was like, what the cannot be like nose drip, what? Like it won't be so strong until there's like a splat, like someone took paintbrush and like that. Then the liquid is like
Okay.
Viscous.
Okay.
yes, and like
The one word
white
you
and
use.
like white and a bit transparent-ish.
That's come.
Yeah.
Coconut water.
Then I was like mortified. I looked down. I was like, oh my god! Like in my head, I was so scared. I was like, oh my god, it's true. Like whatever I thought was true. Then as I looked up, right, I straight away met eyes with the guy
God.
sitting down.
Don't tell me he asked you to do this
Oh my
also.
god.
No, he didn't. But he looked at me. I looked at him and he looked at me, right? I locked eyes with him and it's like his eyes tell me like, you
Yeah.
better don't do anything.
Oh.
Like he just looked at me like this.
Yeah.
Then I was like, like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. Then I like start like,
It's
like
called post-cum
heating up.
clarity, right? They look. It's like,
No, I started
stop it.
heating up. Then I remember I texted my boyfriend at the time, like, oh my god, like what happened? Then when I met him, right? Then he just laughed.
What?
He just
Ex-boyfriend?
like, shit, no, it's a red flag.
better be
yeah.
ex-boyfriend, huh?
You know what you should have done?
What
you should
the-
take the thing, right? Then go and put in his mouth.
You laugh.
You laugh and then he shove into his mouth.
Yes, yeah.
I was like, I remember he laughed. I straight away went to the toilet, right? I thought of the next day, okay, I must go AM lecture. So I just faster go to the toilet. I used the tissue, then I like, whatever. Then I just ran to the lecture hall. Then I like did lesson as per normal.
Right.
Then after when I told my boyfriend, then he laughed lah.
So you told your then boyfriend.
Yeah.
Then who else did you talk to after that?
As in, I got tell my classmates, like, hey, someone come on my back, yeah. Then they like, huh?
Yeah, but then you say in that way like the
Yeah,
elephant
because
again.
I like really like there's nothing for me to do. Like I don't know what to do. Like everybody like throw the bag away lah. What the hell? Throw it away. Then I'm like, huh? Like I just like don't know what to like react in the moment also. Because it's like, what do you do when someone come in your bag? You just throw your bag away, man. Like my favorite bag. Then how?
What a lot of people don't know is that the police
know
have
what
made
to
it
do.
very easy to like make police reports now. You don't even need to go to the station. You can just
Online.
go to the website.
Yeah.
You just fill
Yeah.
up some forms, and
Takes a
then
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like nothing, to me, nothing will come out of that.
Yeah, but I think it's
Like,
more
how
of that.
are you gonna catch the guy on the MRT who come a back hook? There's no evidence that it's his cum because I wiped it away. He didn't touch me.
It's not so much about
It's
like
like-
the person getting caught. We know that the chances of that happening is very, very low. But if this guy has a pattern, if he does it many, many times,
Yeah.
and then someone else reports the exact same description, another person reports the same like description,
Yeah.
and then
They can
there might be
narrow it down.
Yeah, they can narrow it
Yeah.
down. There may be camera footage, and then at least this person stops doing it to like
Yeah.
someone else. in the
Like if I
future.
was more sound at that time,
yeah, perhaps.
I would lah. But I don't know. It's really like when you're in the moment, right? I just freeze and like I just don't want to talk about it. It's like
Yeah.
I really like. That's why I really commend anyone, right, who's been like assaulted to straight away like
come forward.
come forward, scream or
No,
something
but
like
then,
that.
then exactly what you're describing is that psychological, almost like self-preservation / protecting kind of like mechanism that activates, which is
Yeah.
why you block out the memory. It's
Yeah.
like your
It's really
mind is trying to
brain
protect
freeze.
you from reliving that
Yeah.
horrible moment over and over
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was the discussion on Reddit based on that Ken Lim, the one who heard that this isn't his first time. Then another commenter said, "Oh, then your friend should completely go and report." And then
Yeah.
there was this incredibly long like discussion, right, on like how there's a very knee-jerk reaction to like when you hear that someone got assaulted, they should go straight away to action. But what people don't understand is that for the person who actually experienced it, they might just need some time. It might be years to just process it and kind of just not take any action before they can just keep quiet about it and have to process it themselves first.
Which is why I think it's very important for people who experience this to talk to someone about it. Like, because that is when, not to say that you're irrational, but you can't think rationally in that point of time. That's why you need someone else. It's the same reason why when they say like, if a doctor calls you up and it's most likely going to be bad news, always bring someone with you because you're not going to listen. You're going to zone out when the bad news comes with it. I think it's very similar that you should speak to someone because then they can think rationally for you on your behalf. If you wait 3-4 years, understood that is how long it might take to process things, right? The chances of anything that's going to be done by then is going to be very murky. Your chances of remembering what happened is going to be very murky. And that makes things even more complicated than to like report it straight away, no matter how difficult that may be. Which is why like if you actually go through like the forms on the police website, right, they actually ask you for very, very detailed stuff like how tall are they, what kind of like descriptions you might find about them, like their rough age or gauge or whatever. And even though it's very difficult in that moment when it happens to actually remember all these things, knowing that you should know these things will then help you in the future to then just, okay, this happened, 5 seconds of like sudden shock, but then go, okay, I need to remember these things now. And I think it's important to drill with people, always be aware of your surroundings. If something happens to you, always look out for certain characteristics and stuff like that because you never know when it might happen.
If you have a sound mind lah.
If you have a sound mind. If you
I
have a
feel
sound
like
mind.
No, but the whole
traumatize the
idea
thing,
of what
eh.
he's talking about,
Yeah, but
right,
it's
is the
good
same
lah,
as
like-
why you practice, for example, martial arts, right?
Yeah.
It's you're doing it so that in that heated moment where shit goes down, your body is already, they know the movements and that kind of thing is built into you already, so that you don't rely on, even when you're not in that sound state, you can
Muscle memory
produce.
activated.
Yeah.
But I think you also talk about like how you should immediately tell someone else, like someone you trust, like right after the incident, right? So that at least they can be the logical one for you, right?
No, so Shams, you also mentioned you kena something before, right?
Yeah. So I was at this music festival with my ex. So it was a music festival, so the toilet, right, were all like in the public space lah. Then we were in line, and then I was in line, and then I felt a squeeze, like a very good squeeze. Not like it's not something that I can doubt. Like, could it be a squeeze or could it be something else? No,
But
it
it's
was
something that you would describe as a very good squeeze.
What's a
Yeah.
very good squeeze? I also need to learn it.
Not a good squeeze, but that was a good squeeze.
A significant squeeze.
Good as in one time good.
Yeah.
Forceful
It
squeeze.
was
Doesn't
a
help to
good
define
squeeze.
it, but okay.
And then I thought it was my boyfriend. So when I turned behind, I realized it was not. It was this random Angmo guy, right? He walked. So I was here, and then he walked away already. Squeezed already, right? Then he walked away. Then he turned back because he knew I was gonna turn, and then he just smiled at me.
What's with this turning back and like why do they always need to do this thing?
I don't know.
They need to in the
Don't do it,
I want you to know that I did it. Yeah.
No, they are
It's
trying to
that
lock in the
power.
face also.
Oh my god.
But then I was damn urgent. I cannot run to him or I cannot tell my ex at that time, like, hey, this motherfucker, So I very urgent. So I went to pee first, then I come out. Then I tell my ex, I said, hey, this that guy went to like squeeze my ass or whatever. So he looked at me. So what do you want me to do?
No, but your
tone
your ex
though.
was what kind?
He's the Abing kind.
What?
Oh, that's quite shocking.
Yeah.
Actually.
I was upset lah, obviously.
Yeah.
That he responded that way. Then he asked me, so I don't understand what you want me to do. You want me to go and find him and whack him, is it?
Yes.
No, yeah, was that what you wanted?
No, I didn't know. Because I was not like, I was already shaken already, ma. So that I immediately just want to tell someone that I trust. Like, oh my God, this happened to me. I don't know what to do, you know, like, can man, like that. So, but his response was just like, okay, so what you want me to do? Instead of like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Like, are you like hurt anywhere? Or like, where's the person? Where did you last see that person? Like, do something about it instead of just,
Yeah, but
then,
do what, you see? Like, what is the desired outcome? Because all I hear now is just maybe him poorly communicating back to you.
Yeah.
But really, what is the desired outcome when you tell somebody like that? Something that they have they didn't see the incident occur.
understand.
Like, you know?
But I just feel
Empathy,
like, yeah, lor,
Yeah,
like
now
some
how
sort
lah?
of,
Then?
not this.
No, I'm trying to help people
okay.
understand what the answer should be.
Maybe
Okay,
he literally was
kidding.
really saying, what do you want me to do? And then he would have gone and done it.
No, I think the
No,
tone was
but he
probably
said,
what you want
I
me to
don't
do.
understand.
yeah, like he
I don't know what you want
he
me to
don't
do.
know what.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe because he legit didn't know what to do. Like some people just don't know what to do in certain situations. And so I know my first advice was go and speak to someone rational about it. Guess what? It's also a great way to know that you're not meant to be with someone.
It's become relationship advice, guys.
Yeah. You guys are some
but-
whack-ass
But
boyfriends
it's a
last
red
time,
flag.
sia.
Because when you say that, right, I'm really thinking like if say I'm out, even with like one of you, right, and then say we at the kopitiam, wherever you go order your own food, then you order already, then you kena squeezed by some guy, then you come back and then you tell me, and I'm sitting at the table, I didn't see anything happen, right? Then you tell me that guy groped me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to go and assault somebody? Am I supposed to confront somebody and then do what? What am I going to get out of it? Well, I mean, not what are we supposed to get out of it, you know? It's very difficult. Versus if I were to have seen the act happen, like say we are all queuing up together and then I see this fella group you, right? Immediately I can take action because I'm certain that this event has happened, right? And we have witness, we have everything, and then we go and settle. But if I never see anything, right, it's crazy difficult to really think of like, what can I do? What am I supposed to do?
I'm thinking that the helpful thing that could be done is that I would say, like, if I were in the situation with maybe Shubs and she said that to me, what I would do is
Lap the fella. Oh, sorry.
provide options of like, maybe do you want to go and confront him?
Yeah.
Do you want me to just like be here with you to make sure it's a comfortable space?
Yeah.
Or do you want me or anything else? What I would, because I know you're probably not in the right state of mind. Maybe you can't order me. Even if you order me, it might be the wrong decision. But at least give these options and then maybe that'll be a bit more
Wow,
helpful.
if you're my friend at the time, I come and cry.
He very sayang. Thank you.
I also
I wish you were with me in Thailand. Then you can tell me this thing. Then I feel so much better.
I can't fight an elephant though.
No, but you
Man
can.
I can't fight a man on an elephant.
No, it's
but
not elephant. No,
Yeah.
but I look at the elephant's eye after that. I
really
like,
go war with you.
Some of the elephant remembers everything.
Nice lah. Going back to like Shem's being boyfriend problem, right? I think the awkward thing for me, I was trying to imagine myself also in that situation, right? Like if Nat got groped, like I also don't know what the correct thing to do is because I know some girls don't like their partner to be violent also. Like if I go and lap the fella, she may be like angry with me instead for like creating
find
more
it as a
problem.
summer.
Yeah, exactly. It is quite important instead of the fella saying, what do you want me to do? It's like what Jared said. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
And then facilitate that lah.
No, I
Then
did
she
think.
said, attack him!
I got the order to kill, I go kill.
Yeah.
You know?
Then the problem is whether you dare or not.
That's another thing we'll handle when she says that.
Yeah, but I did think about whether I really wanted him to like just attack that guy. But then also the one lah, we're not in Singapore ma.
So you yourself didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do, but then like I relying on my partner to know what to
Yeah.
do, or like to at least tell me something assuring.
We don't know what's right, but I think what he did
Was
was
wrong.
wrong. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so just whatever you do, don't do that.
Yeah. Provide options, guys.
Also, funny thing I saw online, don't know whether it actually works, but if you see a man involved in a tussle and you want them to separate, right? Don't go and use your strength and try to pry them off.
Oh.
Just go and
Put your
squeeze
finger.
their balls. Yeah, put your finger in the butt or go
Up
and
their
just
butt.
grab their balls. They will let go. They'll be like, whoa, then they'll totally thrown off. Then they
No,
stun.
then
But
they'll
then
be
you stun
sexual
for a moment.
That's sexual
assault.
assault.
Then I will walk away. Oh no, I'll walk away, then I'll turn around.
That's not
That
funny.
was.
What do you all think you all would want to have the ideal situation for either of those events that have happened, right? What would have been the ideal?
Someone help me go and find a person, take a photo, get as much evidence as possible. When I cannot, that person can help me, right? Then I can report after when I'm ready to report. Then I can report. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Ideally.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least you have the resources if you choose to make a report later. lah.
I think no amount of like jail time or what will make me feel better about the situation. No? Yeah, I think even if the person gonna charge lah, go jail for like 2 years or whatever, like pay me money, right? It just doesn't change the fact that it happened. So to me, there's like, even if the motherfucker gonna charge or something happened, he stopped doing it, everything, it just still is ingrained in me that that's part of like my memory lah. So I cannot think of like an ideal situation. Even if I say how many years jail or whatever, I don't think it will help the situation. I rather have like reverse time capsule erase the situation.
Right.
Yeah. I rather go for some therapy, right, to remove the memory from my mind.
Eternal sunshine. No, but I also
Just like delete that scene, just cut and
Possible.
yeah.
The laser thing, the rapid eye thing.
cannot like I'll be too angry. I cannot. I just need. You know, like when I think about it, I get
but
very,
like
very
no
angry.
amount of jail time will make me feel like yes, motherfucker.
Yeah, lah, but I feel like something must be done, has to be done, so that at least I know that he's being punished lah for what he has done, even though it doesn't like
It
make
won't
it
be
better.
enough.
Yeah.
And that's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave some comments below if you want to. And we will see you in the next episode. Denise, come back quick.
Just write leave some comments.
Bye-bye.
Leave some comments. I've been to audition before with my band. We went to the studio, we record everything already, right? And everyone said it was my fault.
What was the band's name?
No.
But you're so good.
No!
What was your band's name?
We were called the Tofu Fighters.
Oh, so cute.
I think that's what I did.
Foo Fighters.